Well, here we are, 6 months later, talking about Frankenstein and Wolfman meet the Chipmunks. We said we'd do it at the end of Easter Chipmunk. We said we said we would do it 6 months from then. Guess what? It's 6 months later, and here we are, talking about meet Frankenstein and the Wolfman. William, what do you have to say for yourself? William.
Okay, Dave.
Oh, there he is. Cool.
Brother, your microphone peaked. I do not know if they even picked that shit up.
I heard that too. It happened to me on the previous episode.
As how this ascends into the aether.
Ether.
Either.
Get your grammar right.
It's the same fucking word.
Shut up and kiss me already.
Yeah.
What?
Well, like I said, we're here 6 months later. Unfortunately, folks, we're not pairing Alvin and the Chipmunks meets Frankenstein and the Wolfman with Tremors. I paired it with something even better than Tremors. I haven't seen Tremors, so I actually can't judge these against Tremors.
I'm actually a huge Kevin Bacon hater.
If anybody here hates Kevin Bacon the most, it's me.
I want to elaborate, but we might have fucked up with what we were pairing this with. I'll explain later.
You know, Hal has never watched a single movie with Kevin Bacon in it for the podcast.
Nope.
Yes,
never.
that is the joke.
That is the joke.
Also, just to get it out of the way, 6 months. 6 months.
There we go.
6 months.
Yeah.
6 months.
Look.
And just insert like the clip from Adventure Time where Jake goes, 6 months.
18 inches of Alvin.
Look, as long as you didn't say 6'7", I'm fine with 6 months.
Well, now we're going to have to say 6'7".
6'7".
Because six months is like actually funny. Was that fucking Venom thumbnail?
Yeah.
6'7" is not fucking funny.
Well,
6'9" is funny. Not 6'7". I'm just gonna say now, everyone who says 6'7", please shut the fuck up. Go outside, touch grass, find actually something funny to say.
6 inches of 7.
well, because 7, 8, 9.
You guys, my life's work's not always easy. I mean, granted, coming on this podcast is probably the funnest thing to do in the world, but if someone asked me, wait, what did I talk about on Hal's podcast today? And I said, I had to watch Alvin the Chipmunks meet Wolfman and Frankenstein and some Winnie the Pooh movies. I die a little inside. Yeah, I die a little. How can anyone say that with any sort of dignity? How can anyone say that with any pride?
Oh, thank God.
So 7, 8, 9, 6 times?
Yeah.
You can't, so let's talk about it.
You can't handle the truth. Oh, that's a reference to the Easter Chipmunk. All right, we're here to talk about, I made you boys watch some Winnie the Pooh VHS tapes, but not just any Winnie the Pooh VHS tapes. Winnie the Pooh Halloween-themed VHS tapes.
Halloween-themed in massive quotes.
Yeah, yes.
Buddy.
Well,
buddy.
Hey, listen. Okay, the VHS covers. They have orange. Okay, on the side you have pumpkins. Oh, look at this.
Seen the covers. I looked them up. Like, yeah, it's called Spookable Pooh and Franken Pooh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, that's supposed to be Halloweeny. First episode is about playing chess, I guess. Because there's nothing scarier than the concept of children having to think.
Oh, yeah. No, that's very scary. Oh, yeah. If anything, I'll give Frankenpoo a little bit more credit because those episodes have something to do with Halloween / scary, in big quotation marks, scary stories. Whereas Spookable Pooh, yeah, it's basically Piglet goes, they go into the attic, which I guess is scary, to play chess, and then
that episode's also weird because like it's the only one that does not take place in 100 Acre Wood.
Right, it takes place in Christopher Robin's house, but Christopher Robin isn't there.
Yeah.
Where the fuck he at? It's also raining, by the way.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is that?
And like the episode is just they go to the attic, they find a chessboard because they're bored and want to have fun, so they decide to play 4-player chess, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't find all the pieces, so they have to dress up as all the pieces. So of course, Pooh dresses up as the king, Piglet's the knight, Tigger's the bishop, and Rabbit is everyone's favorite chess piece, the wizard.
Guys, I gotta say, before when I was first watching this, I'm thinking to myself, am I watching the right VHS? Why? Because I'm thinking to myself, why is this? Where's the Halloween shit? Why are they playing chess? And then I also realize, oh my god, it's chess. I can't escape chess. My boyfriend will not let me escape chess because he is obsessed with chess. He's also got a chess club going on at Virginia Tech. I'm gonna be seeing him within a week.
Oh.
Also, I need to ask him, knowing the chess expert he is, if there's any sort of chess piece called the Wizard at all during chess at some point, because I never heard of it.
There's not. Yeah. Well,
I didn't think so, but knowing
the only thing they could have used was the rook at that point.
But that's not a wizard, William.
Well, yeah. Also, it's like the rook is the fucking castle piece. Like, what would Rabbit dress up as then? And they probably don't want to call him a pawn either. So, like, they ran out.
They ran out of ideas. So they're just like, fuck it, he's a wizard.
Let's make it exciting.
And then the episode just goes into Piglet has a dream in a fantasy land, and he has to go slay a dragon, I guess. And the episode feels like they wanted to make a D&D themed episode, but because this was for toddlers and this was the late 80s, early 90s when D&D was still seen as a purely nerd shit thing to do, they switched it out with chess, which was also a thing that children do not know, and also still a thing that was viewed as nerd shit.
Right, exactly. I guess maybe the Halloween angle we can take this at is that Piglet goes into medieval times, much like how Ash does in Army of Darkness. But
I think it's even less than that. I think it's just Spooky Attic.
Spooky Attic, yeah, that too. But again, no kid is going to know what Army of Darkness is, if that is even the angle they're going for, which I highly doubt
there
it
is absolutely not the angle they're going for. They're just going for they dress up in costumes.
Yes.
I mean, out of all like the installments in the Evil Dead trilogy, I mean, Army of the Darkness is probably the most tame, scariest. So I'd say it'd be fun for the whole family.
Yeah, I'll show my 2-year-old Army of Darkness.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? The sadness is definitely fun for the whole family.
Mm-hmm.
The what?
Exactly.
Okay,
but what
I
about
don't know what the sadness is, but sure.
What about the episode where Piglet has scary dreams?
That happens all the time.
Oh yeah, that's true.
When is he not?
Okay, well this one specifically, he's very scared.
A dream can't come true if you're awake.
Which is a terrible thing to say to people.
That is like, that is awful advice.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at it from a nightmare perspective,
Piglets, don't try anything at all ever. Do nothing. Sleep your life away.
Okay,
then all your dreams will come true.
All right, honestly, if anyone's gonna say that advice, it is Winnie the Pooh. Like that is absolutely.
No, his advice is to go eat some honey.
Right. Yeah. Well, okay. But yeah, Piglet's scared, and they have to pretend that they're in a dream, but they're not in a dream.
Do you guys remember, like 10 years ago, there was that one Winnie the Pooh baseball flash game from Japan that was like going super viral?
What?
Because it was like super fucking hard to beat.
Is it? That's so funny.
What?
I don't remember this, but I believe
real.
it.
Hold up. No, hold on. I'm looking this up. There's no way this is real.
I mean, look, Winnie the Pooh Japanese baseball game being incredibly hard to beat. I've never heard of this, but that absolutely is real. Like, I believe that.
Someone made an Attack on Titan AMV with it.
Attack on Titan AMV? The game couldn't be having to be called Home Run Derby, is it?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
100-acre wood baseball game.
Hold on. I just found an article. I just found a fucking article that I'm just laughing at because of the title. Hold on. And this thumbnail that they made.
Oh, this I gotta see. All right, folks. Here
comes. I have found the video.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh home run derby ruined my life and forged friendship. With this hellfire-ish fucking. What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
Hey, yo, the Winnie the Pooh fandom going off, dude.
What a weird breed of beans.
So to move on to Frankenpoo, everyone's favorite Halloween VHS.
I know there's like a Russian Winnie the Pooh, which Ari really likes.
Oh yeah, I've seen that Russian Winnie the Pooh cartoon. I don't remember anything about it, but I remember it being okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Frankenpoo.
So there's not a lot of Halloween stuff to derive from Spookable Pooh. I did grow up with Spookable Pooh. I'm realizing because I remember that medieval Winnie the Pooh cartoon, like watching that a lot as a kid. So there we go. I guess I saw it as a kid. But Frankenpoo, there's the monster Frankenpoo, where like they tell a story about Frankenstein. So here's the thing. They say Dr. Von Tigger on the back of the VHS tape, but it's Dr. Von Piglet in the cartoon. Yeah. Like Piglet.
Because I guess Tigger's helping him tell the story, but Piglet's the one in the story. Mm-hmm. And Frankenpoo just looks like normal Winnie the Pooh, and also he's a kaiju for some reason.
Right. So that applies to you, William. This
and it's also like, yes, it's clearly directed at me, which means I should watch it right now and like it, and it's totally, definitely more gruesome than Burning Alive.
Yeah, William, there's a kaiju in it.
Yeah, that's clearly how you get my attention.
Look,
this also like the VHS tape was named after this episode, and it's like the shortest one on the tape.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know episodes can be that short.
Yeah,
for this cartoon.
But it's because Winnie the Pooh is large and he's pointing, and he's also large and pointing on the cover.
Holy shit!
Holy shit! He's large and pointing. I am large and pointing. What the fuck? I love that image so much, dude.
It's a great image. It's one of my favorite images on the internet. I am large and pointing.
True. What the fuck?
Yeah. But then there's all sorts of other bumpities and spookables with things that go Piglet in the night. How long did it take for them to come up with that title?
Long enough for me to have gotten bored by these and to just walk away from my laptop.
Are you saying you didn't complete Winnie the Pooh, William?
How can I ask you a question? Were there any heffalumps or woozles in either of these VHS tapes?
Honestly, no. I guess all the heffalumps and woozles were in, and the Jaguars were all in the original movie. Actually, they weren't even in that one.
So like they have Winnie the Pooh has built-in spooky monsters as part of their lore,
mm-hmm.
and they didn't use them for any of their Halloween episodes.
As
far as we're aware.
No, I guess not. You're so right for that. I completely forgot about heffalumps and woozles and Jaguars.
Well, I forgot about Jaguars, but like I remember heffalumps and woozles.
Well,
I know the song.
Heffalumps and woozles was like the original, and then later on they came up with Jaguars.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
the only thing I really substantially remember about this is the jolt of nostalgia I got from the back of my brain upon hearing the chorus to the theme song.
Oh yeah,
yeah, Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear, dude, that sounds a fucking banger.
Yeah, if there's one thing we can derive from these VHS tapes is that the intro song for the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is unbelievably good. It is so good.
Fucking good.
It's such a good intro song.
Disney Afternoon stuff from that era was just really good in general as far as the theme songs went. Like,
yeah,
even fucking Gummy Bears had a banger theme song.
Right? Yeah. Because everybody remembers the Darkwing Duck intro and DuckTales.
Tail, Darkwing, ooey oo, tailspin, ooey oo, tailspin.
Yeah.
Goof Troop.
Goof Troop was a big one.
Dude, I'm real like, oh man, I had to sit through 5 Winnie the Pooh episodes, and I realized, oh, this is the ones from the New Adventures. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to hear that fucking intro the moment I start going. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That intro was a big part of my childhood.
I don't know about William. He sounded like he was not enjoying himself watching it. I was interested. I locked the fucking watching him.
I don't think it's William wasn't having fun. It's William realized.
It's more a matter of I realized. Wait a minute.
Dude, he walked over his laptop.
Well, yes, but okay. Here's the thing, like, and I mean this in like a completely non-derogatory or not in an all ironic way. That the target demographic for Winnie the Pooh is literally toddlers.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. Yeah,
and that's not an insult. It is less factually aimed at toddlers.
Mm-hmm.
this is we are not at all the correct demographic for this. So I'm watching this like, oh, this is just not even for me at all.
Right, exactly. Yeah, the only reason we're watching these is because I'm heavily nostalgic for these VHS tapes. I don't know if I watched Frankenpooh as a kid. I definitely watched Spookable Pooh as a kid. And, I just have these in my collection because I just love 90s, early 2000s Disney VHS tapes. And I love Winnie the Pooh from the 90s and early 2000s. Like, it was because I was born in the late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah. That was the era I grew up in. So like this was,
and that's like when we got a couple like straight to video Pooh stuff too, like the Piglet movie, the Tigger movie,
Pooh's Grand Adventure, like all that sort of stuff.
Like it was still relevant.
I guess now the time I tell my embarrassing Pooh's Grand Adventure story on the podcast.
I mean, if you want to.
Were there heffalumps and woozles in it? Did they scare you?
No, I was in first grade and I announced to my teacher, I'm like, can I tell a story in front of my class? And she's like, okay. And I got up in front of the class and I just started reciting the opening to Pooh's Grand Adventure.
Okay, honestly, though, like, a toddler might be okay with that, though, right?
Right, but I was in first grade. I was a little older than a toddler. Like, I was 6 years old, and I got up in front of the class. I just started, like, singing the song, doing the narration, and I got, like, a good chunk.
That out of age either.
No, but, like, it's still, like, everyone around me was looking at me just like, I remember the faces of the kids being like, uh-huh. Like... It's just like,
bro, what the fuck is this dude on about?
Yeah,
I it was like third grade. I'd understand, like first grade. It's like, nah, some of these kids still watching Winnie the Pooh at home.
Yeah,
don't front.
In my defense, I was at the threshold. Like, if I was any older than I was doing that, then it'd be a problem. Like, that was the absolute
I'd say you
last
have until around 8 years old, to be honest.
Right, but like honestly, like I think about that from time to time. I'm like, I can't believe I did that. Like, I just went up in front of my class and just started reciting. I got a good chunk of the way into the movie, by the way. Like, still the intro, but like I got pretty far. Like I mean, the fact that I was up there at all, it was a failure on the teacher's part. She should have just been like, no, sit the fuck down. So
yeah.
But I mean, it was whatever. But like, yeah, I think about that every time I think Pooh's Grand Adventure. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I tried reciting the whole movie in front of my first grade class.
You know what? I'm kind of impressed you were able to like recite it at all.
I was obsessed with that movie.
Well, recite it right now, bitch.
I don't remember anything. I don't remember.
God damn it.
Did you have your tray table up, and was the seat back in the full upright position?
No, because we weren't on a plane in first grade.
Damn.
Yeah, no, we had first grade in a school, not an airplane.
Was that snorkel just like a snorkel to you?
Yes. The snorks were there, actually, funnily enough. I went to school with the snorks.
Along with the snorks. You know, not as good as an intro as The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
No, I completely agree.
True.
A better title, though, than The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which is a show that's like 40 years old at this point.
Right, exactly. They're not new anymore, like, yeah. So,
I'd like to think that we finally learned our lesson to stop calling things new blank after New Super Mario Bros. Because, like, well, it ain't new anymore.
Right, yeah. But I guess we're still trying to learn our lesson from that. So,
are we...
Well, there's a reason this isn't called The New Adventures of the Winnie the Pooh. It's just called Winnie the Pooh, Frankenpooh, or Winnie the Pooh, Spookable Pooh. So, but then when the intro starts and it goes, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, you're like, oh, that's the show.
Remember the New Adventures of Scooby-Doo? The new Scooby-Doo movies?
The new Scooby-Doo movie?
Yeah, that was the name of a Scooby. That was like the one show where they met all the celebrities. I think that's where the Batman episode comes from.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
New Scooby-Doo movies.
That's right. Yeah, that's
from like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, when back early in the podcast days, I talked about Scooby-Doo meets Batman. That's literally where that comes from. That show, the new Scooby-Doo show.
But were they movies though?
They were like half an hour, I'd say, each.
Hey, for a child, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, then it's not a movie. They're just 22-minute episodes.
Yeah, well yeah.
I feel lied to.
Short movie, short film. That's the thing.
They gave Scooby-Doo a gun in Fortnite now.
Oh, that's right.
Good, honestly. I mean, if anybody needs to be packing.
Fortnite's Halloween update this year is Scooby-Doo, Art the Clown, Jason Voorhees, and Doja Cat.
Ah, the scariest one of all, Doja Cat.
also Poppy Playtime for some fucking reason. I don't know how that got in.
Oh, Poppy Plates. Oh, that's horror.
Yeah, Ghostface is also there this year because I guess they weren't in before.
Yeah, wasn't Ghostface like?
But I always see like memes of like Freddy and Bendy from Bendy and the Mean Machine, and they're going, "Oh, that bee is ruining my life."
Well, I
it's
mean,
living my life.
I mean, Poppy's Playtime. Let's be real. That only exists thanks to FNAF. So.
Well, yeah.
So did a lot of like horror mascot media games, short as shit.
Like Winnie the Pooh.
I sure know. I was into nerdcore, but I kind of grew out of it.
Oh, good. You're recovering nerdcore.
Okay, whenever you say nerdcore, like I'm specifically thinking like rap because that's what it was back in like the 2000s. It was specifically a rap genre before that.
Okay. We're learning. Look at that. I learn on this podcast.
Oh, I know there's a specific nerdcore artist I listen to, but like I don't want to talk about it.
What you do want to talk about though are the things that are out there.
What are out there? Oh,
no! Whoa! No, not yet. Not
hey
yet.
guys,
I
I'm trying to say
something.
Okay.
No, we can't transition yet. I also have something to say.
What do you have to say?
Because, well, if I can take the floor for a moment.
Take the floor. I'm standing on it, but sure.
There is no floor anymore. We're dead.
Okay, no, actually, no. So about Winnie the Pooh. Here's the thing. I may have got a little bit too locked in last night when I was watching these episodes, and because I discovered something, because apparently we watched these VHSs on Archive, like they were just on there.
Yeah.
The one you sent to us, there was a bunch of like other like videos like at the bottom, of course, and I've also learned is that these two VHS tapes were bundled into a DVD, and all. Yeah, and of course, whenever you play like a DVD on a computer or anything like that, there's always like files under the name of like titles and all that stuff. So I just saw I looked at these videos and I saw like, oh, these are like trailers and stuff like that, like from the sneak peeks section and all that, and then I saw like what the DVD menu looks like and all that, and I guess there was like a DVD game on there. I noticed there is a sing along on there. Of Tigger's song called I Want to Scare Myself. And I think to myself, damn, this song's kind of a banger. I want to see this episode where this is at. So when I got to Frankenpoo, at the end of it, I'm like, wait, where the fuck's the song? What the fuck? How do you just make this a bonus feature on here and it's not there? So I'm like, where is this from exactly? So I looked it up where it was from because I was very curious what episode it was. And that's when I discovered a Halloween special, like an actual fucking Halloween special. Nothing like compared to the 5 episodes that we were excited to watch, called Boo to You, Winnie the Pooh. Yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, these guys fucked up. We fucked up. We could have watched this. This was an actual Halloween special. But no,
I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
that was all.
This is all.
Idea.
This is all my idea. This is all my.
This is all your fault.
Yeah,
you
did watch this on Letterboxd, and 2021. You have seen it. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, how did he not? How could he not thought of this? Like, I get it. You grabbed these VHS or some shit, but like. This is an actual Halloween special. I watched an episode on chess. How is that spooky related? How is it spooky related? I was not satisfied. I'm like,
next year when we do the Winnie the Pooh Halloween special in the first Hellraiser.
Sure.
The perfect pairing.
Sure. No, but it's like. Yeah, I could have not watched it because it's like, all right, I've seen the 5 episodes I need to see. I'm ready for the podcast. So I'm like, no, I'm too dedicated.
Yeah,
You're too locked dedicated
in.
To just from Winnie the Pooh. Was like, nah. I want to throw it in the face. It's like, yeah, guys, we missed out on something.
Sure.
Because I actually did like this special. It was pretty good.
I remember. Well, I don't remember any of it because 2021 was so long ago. But I'm sure if I rewatch it, I'll rewatch it after recording. That's fine. I could use more Winnie the Pooh Halloween.
It's like a 20-minute episode. Yeah, like, it isn't that long.
I'm sure I'll be fine with finding it. But you know,
when you said that we can't transition yet, I just had the image of Winnie the Pooh eating a jar of honey marked HRT in my head.
What?
What? Don't tell Winnie the Pooh what he can and can't do.
Yeah. What they can't do.
Do I dare want to know what you mean by HRT?
Hurt.
Just the image of Winnie the Pooh over the trans flag just loads it on screen.
I always knew he was a trans ally.
Trans icon Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Trans ally. Let's fucking go.
All right, I'm keeping these VHS tapes. We don't have to talk about Winnie the Pooh anymore. We can.
He wears the shirt but not pants so that he can hide his top scars.
Okay.
But anyway, now that I'm done rambling for a quick second, what exactly are the things that are out there, William, you were trying to talk about?
Yeah,
the first song in the movie.
Yeah, let's actually transition to the point of this episode, the point of the existence of this episode, and that is
we want the Alvin and the Chipmunks Halloween special lore.
Yeah, William, this is your area of expertise.
Oh boy, again.
Yeah, again.
Yippee-ki-yay, the Universal era. So, okay. In 96, Universal purchased the rights to the characters from the Bagdasarians, and their idea was, what they wanted to do, they wanted Alvin and the Chipmunks to become the next Land Before Time. In that, they wanted to release a new straight-to-video Alvin movie basically every year forever, like they were doing for Land Before Time.
Right, okay.
And these two movies were the beginning of that. However, they fucked up because they screwed up the contract with Bagdasarian Productions, which I'm assuming what happened was I think they just didn't pay royalties correctly or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were trying to like get them out of the brand entirely, and Ross and Janice are not okay with that.
Right. Yeah.
Because these fictional chipmunks are effectively their actual real life children.
I've seen what they've done with these with their children. Like they're involved with everything. So yeah.
So basically, the Bagdasarian they lost the rights in 2002, basically because I think they probably tried to buy the Bagdasarians off, just sell out of court like a studio normally would. But then the Bagdasarians said no, and actually tried to fight, at which point they're like, okay, we're not going to put that much effort in for Alvin and the Chipmunks. Here you go, have the rights back. So yeah, just think that had that not happened, we could be living in an alternate universe with Alvin and the Chipmunks meet every single Universal monster and also go to the future, I guess, probably.
That would have been neat. It's just
they would have done a movie like that.
It's just really funny to think that they were
Universal was going to make a world where Alvin and the Chipmunks last forever.
Yeah. No, it's just funny to think they were doing all this corporate legal stuff while also working on Mini Monks of all movies.
No.
I mean, remember the very first movie that Disney made with the Muppets after they finally got the rights to real was Wizard of Oz.
Everyone's favorite.
We finally, after over a decade of fighting for it, we now own the Muppets. What should we do? Put them in a movie that Warner Brothers owns that MGM made instead.
Oh, classic Wizard of Oz Muppets. But yeah, so obviously the first one they made was Meet Frankenstein, right? For 99. Yeah.
Frankenstein was first and then Wolfman.
Mm-hmm.
Why start with the horror stuff? I don't know. I guess they needed a Halloween special. And the 90s, to be fair, the 90s were a big time for the Universal monsters.
Right. Yeah. Actually,
it was
that makes sense.
The 60th anniversary, because it was brought on by the Sony Dracula movie winning an Oscar, I think, right? It won an Oscar, or was it just nominated?
Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Yeah, the Coppola Dracula.
I don't know if that actually did win anything. I don't
It got
remember.
nominated though, right?
Right, probably because it was Francis Ford Coppola, so it was
Yeah,
probably
it
like
was a hit, and
Yeah.
that brought a lot of like nostalgia back to the originals. So Universal capitalized on that heavy. Like this was like the era where like they got those Burger King toys. They were on like Doritos and shit.
Oh, that
Like the
rules.
Universal monsters had like a huge renaissance in the 90s.
That makes sense because the DVD I have of the original Frankenstein, that is from the late 90s, that DVD, and there's like a documentary from the late 90s talking about
Yeah.
the influence of Frankenstein. So that's actually really cool. That lines up completely.
And that was when they did that special VHS tape with Dracula that had like an original score, since the original Dracula does not have a score.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So
I have not watched it with that. From what I've heard, the music itself is good, but it doesn't really fit the movie.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that was like the thought process that they were in a renaissance of the Universal monsters. So they're like, hey, the Universal monsters did a bunch of crossovers before. Let's have the crossover with the Chipmunks.
Yeah. And you know what? Alvin and the Chipmunks meet Frankenstein. Pretty okay. I liked it. Yeah. I mean,
I think Robin liked this one the most of the two, and then we're more for Wolfman.
I mean, I liked both of them. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the Chipmunks.
Honestly, yeah.
The monk maxing has been very mixed. Okay, because again, we get
Very mixed, says Hal.
very mixed, says Hal. Because listen, yes, we get stuff like Meet Frankenstein and Wolfman, which were very fun Halloween adventures. But you also get mini monks. You get the live action Chipmunks movies. You get
Easter Chipmunk.
You get Easter Chipmunk. Like, yeah, we've seen a lot of shit, is what I'm saying. But
you also get stuff like Cartoon All Stars to the Rescue, which is in that nebulous category of probably not very good for real, but it is ironically hilarious.
Yeah, I meant to watch
What's
that.
this, the joint?
Alf fucking threatening to murder Garfield.
Yeah.
Thank you, President Bush.
Where else are you going to get that? But Cartoon All Stars. Anyway, so my point is the fact that we have these pretty good animated movies. That's pretty huge because I didn't like any of the live action movies, and we had to suffer through all 4 of those throughout the past couple of months. So the fact that we got this pretty good animated film where they meet Frankenstein, that's good for... What the fuck is this? Universal are going to make a world where Alvin century lasts forever.
Thank God. Thank God.
I had to make the meme.
Honestly, good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, Meet Frankenstein, good. I will say it is strange though. It's a very strange movie. The story. I say the story like I'm about to, put on my critical thinking glasses when it comes to Alvin and the fucking Chipmunks, but
Okay, we're talking about Alvin and the Chipmunks.
right. But I don't know. I just didn't expect the story to be about amusement parks and Dr. Frankenstein still being alive in contemporary times.
Yeah, that's never explained how he is still alive after 200 years. Just kind of roll with it.
Yeah, just roll with it, which, okay,
Well,
fine.
I mean, I don't know. He might have pulled a Philip J. Fry and got frozen.
Yeah,
in the
maybe.
chamber.
And also, as I said in my review, I mean, the original Frankenstein is about a man cheating death. Like, he's literally brings a guy back to life. So it's like, all right, he's still alive. Sure, whatever.
Fuck it, we ball.
It's wild that Universal had the restraint to not just literally set this in Universal Studios.
I was thinking about that because they set it in an amusement park and they have a lot of movies being filmed in this amusement park and movie themed.
It is very obviously an allusion to Universal Studios.
Right.
But I guess they didn't want to be yelled at for product placement. So now they have restraint.
Yeah, I also hinted a little stabby towards Disney because you had
the squirrel thing. Yeah,
the squirrel thing was very Disney-esque, where it's
that's
just like
explicitly Disney call out, but everything else is very much. This is absolutely just Universal Studios. So why not just say it?
Right. Yeah, and plus Universal's funding it. Like, I'm sure they could, make fun of themselves, but whatever. I guess
I'm pretty sure the monsters were at Universal Studios at this point in some capacity.
Probably, yeah. If they're still around today. I mean, again, if it's the 90s when they're huge.
They got re-added today.
Okay, got it.
Like
I think
right
that
now,
there was a gap here where the monsters were not there, but like I think at some point in the 2010s, I think there was like a live stage show for Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what it was? I remember back in 2010 when I was there for my sister's graduation gift. There was a Beetlejuice rock review where Beetlejuice was with the Universal Monsters.
Okay.
what's that creature in the Black Knight by Dayseeker? Sorry.
And then today, Epic Universe is on its adventure now, and they finally have a full section for the Universal Monsters.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Nice.
And guess what they called that part of the park? Guess what they named it? You're gonna love it. If you don't already know, you're gonna love it.
The Monster Man.
The Dark Universe.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look, there's Tom Cruise.
The fact they had the balls to actually own that.
Yeah. You know what? Good for them. They got to put it somewhere.
But yeah, this is also like of the two, the not at all very Halloweeny one because it just takes place at an amusement park, clearly in summer in LA.
Yes.
So there's like no Halloween vibes anywhere that isn't on the exact Frankenstein set piece.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, is that why they weren't in school in that one, despite the Wolfman?
Okay.
That makes sense.
Well, so this is also one of those cases of playing fast and loose with whether or not the Chipmunks are famous or not.
Yeah.
Because they are an attraction at the park, canoodling with Hollywood stars for the premiere, but then also the cops do not know who Alvin and the Chipmunks are when Dave puts the report in later. Are you famous or not?
We're going to be talking a lot about continuity as this episode goes on.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just like the Chipmunk MO, because like I've seen like even random episodes of the cartoon, it's like that, where, okay, so Alvin and the Chipmunks are on a rock magazine being sold in stores, but no one recognizes them out in public, despite the fact that they are still just wearing their clothing, normal ass blue-green A-shirt clothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They have their own dolls, and like there's the Simon Alvin Theodore cup holder in the bathroom in the second movie, like the toothbrush holder. It's like, fam, are you famous or not? You have your own merch.
They can never decide. That you're so right. That is the Chipmunks MO. We can never decide.
Now, granted, also, if I saw Taylor Swift in real life, I'd probably not immediately recognize her either.
Right.
This post is sponsored by the fact that when I saw the poster at the movie theater for that showgirl whatever release party thing, I did not look at the very top of the poster to see her name, so I just saw a random white woman and assumed this was a spiritual success of the Showgirls.
And, man.
Taylor, where are you from? Different places. You know, Taylor Swift is very relatable because she also eats doggy chow.
Yeah.
What?
Man, everybody got AIDS and shit.
No, she does have personal AIDS. That's right.
That's right, personal AIDS.
You have AIDS. Yes, you have AIDS.
Yeah.
Okay, so the plot of the movie is that the original Frankenstein happened, I guess.
Yes.
And then 200 years later, at a theme park, Mr. Yes Man, who, you know what? We need to load the movie up so we can talk about the voice cast for these later.
Oh, yes, because I know where you're going to go with that. But yeah, Mr. Yes Man hires the original Dr. Frankenstein because apparently so there's this Karen with her son going through this ride, and the Frankenstein's not very scary. And then later on, when Alvin scares the little boy, the Karen's just like, "How dare you scare my son?" It's like, lady, weren't you just berating?
Let it be known, Alvin is scarier than Frankenstein.
True. Yeah. If I saw Alvin in real life and Frankenstein after that, I was like, that would be scary if I saw Alvin in real life.
If I saw Alvin in real life, I would kill myself.
Alvin is the scariest person I've ever seen.
I would just set myself on fire in front of them. Like that one scene from Family Guy.
I'm thinking of the Alfred image of like Bane is the scariest guy I've ever fucking seen. But instead of Bane, it's Alvin.
It's just him doing the pose he is on the Frankenstein poster.
Hold on. This is gonna be me. This is gonna be me.
Yeah. Well, that's what the Wolfman does.
So much.
He jumps out the window.
Oh no. Oh, that's right, he does.
Yeah, but anyway,
we're not there yet.
We're not there. Not yet, Minion. Not yet. But
not yet, Minion.
Yeah. So anyway, so Dr. Frankenstein is tasked with coming up with a scarier attraction for this theme park, and
which involves just getting a guy who looks Frankenstein again, but he looks exactly the same as the costume. But it's the actual Frankenstein this time, so it's scary now.
Yeah, it's just scary. Meanwhile, Alvin and the Chipmunks go to Dragonland because Alvin wants to ride.
No, they fail to go to Dragonland.
Yeah, they fail. They get lost trying to find Dragonland.
And at no point does Simon ever suggest to go look at the theme park directory that they definitely would have.
Or they ask a theme park attendant, just be like, "Hey, man, where's Dragonland?"
I mean, I guess Alvin will be too stubborn to do that because he knows a shortcut. But, like, at a certain point...
Yeah, okay.
There's probably signs. Alvin can't read.
Well, that we knew. We knew Alvin couldn't read.
I will say, though, at least Simon is thoroughly a dick to Alvin in this. Thank God.
Yeah.
I miss when Simon was being a dick to Alvin.
Because he's superior in intellect, so he has to, like, belittle Alvin any way he can.
You know, it's really funny in the next movie when Theodore even gets a shot on Alvin behind his back.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll get to that. But, yeah, then it's...
Whoa. Back shots?
Oh, no. So then Alvin and...
Who's getting the best...
Alvin and the Chipmunks get lost. They get so lost that they get trapped in the theme park after it closes. I don't know how that happened, but sure. So then
Dave didn't even show up till later.
Right, Dave doesn't show up until later, but he's still concerned about his boys.
He's already been made aware that he missed the show, and he just doesn't immediately go over there. He like waits until the theme park is already closed to do so.
Yeah, exactly. But so then they find Dr. Frankenstein. They see that he brings Frankenstein's monster to life, and it's like, ooh, scary. And then hijinks ensue. They get chased by Frankenstein's monster. Theodore drops his teddy.
And then they become friends with Frankenstein's monster when he shows up in their bedroom that later that night, I guess.
Yeah. Well, what would you do, William, if a monster came in your room?
I like how that song is just an entire song of, I'm built different. I'd win.
Yeah, I just kill him.
What would you do if I'd fucking kill him.
I should kick your fucking ass.
Yeah. I like the part when Alvin just turns into the Monkinator.
Yeah.
Alvin be like, nah, I'd win.
Yeah. I did like that song. That's the thing with this special. I mean, both specials are technically musicals, but I really did like the songs in this one. I mean, we're grading on a chipmunk curve here. Like, are they the greatest pieces of music ever written? No, but for what they are,
I would say that I like the first two songs in this more than the last one in this, because
yeah, I don't even remember.
That's the If You Want to Have Friends song.
Oh yeah, when they're just like, hey.
Yeah, no, there was like no, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that's the song where they're on the playground with all the kids and they're teaching them to be nice.
Now, Frankenstein, you have to learn to share, and it's like, why is this in a Halloween movie?
Yeah, this is dumb.
They had to fill the runtime somehow.
That's true.
Oh, that's the weird thing with these is that each of them only have 3 actual songs in them, and like this one, I feel like the songs just weirdly paced because like we're done with all 3 songs by the halfway point of the movie.
That's right.
Also, yeah, can I also talk about how okay, so like we get our first song like in the opening part,
which is
and I
correct.
also think, like,
You should.
yeah, and like yeah, and I also completely forgot about the fact that like, oh yeah, aren't they supposed to like sing and shit? These guys are supposed to be like art music
Well, it's like
artists. And I'm like, wait, where's the next song? And then like 30 minutes later, we get, of course, that happened. And I'm like, oh, okay, there we go. And then 10 minutes later, we get another one, and I'm like, what is the fucking like?
And then that's also the last one.
Yeah.
It's like, so we got our opening song, which is what you should open with, but then you go a entire half hour with nothing, and then they just drop 2 back to back on you, and then there's nothing at all until the end when they just do a cover of Dem Bones over the credits. You don't even get a proper song to end the story at the stage show, which is why
no like proper pattern or balance, like
that's why I thought, like, you think they would do a song at the actual show, right?
Right.
But no, they just don't bother.
No.
It's just, nope, Frank is here. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Frank and the Bruce Willis stand-in.
Yeah.
No, actually, I need to be like Frank here because, like, actually, I remember vaguely seeing this when I was like a kid. I think I saw like at school at once.
Right.
And
I saw parts of this as a kid. I never watched the whole thing.
The only thing I fucking remember wholeheartedly was Things Out There. I thought back then, like, it was a bit cringy, but like, no, what are you watching it now? I'm like, wait, no, hold on, this song's actually fucking fire. What?
Yeah, this was my
this song goes so hard.
This was my introduction to these movies. I had never seen these growing up. Now, granted, that makes sense that you saw them. Like, these seem like perfect, like, school Halloween. You know, oh, it's Halloween today. We're not going to do actual work. Let me just roll the TV in here and we'll watch Alvin and the Chipmunks meet Frankenstein.
Yeah, I think at the end of this, I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, they made an Alvin and the Chipmunks installment. That's not a steaming pile of fucking shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is way better than the live action movies. I can tell you that. But I mean, that was to be expected. So
yeah, like you should just, honest to God, like you just want to keep these characters animated because it'd be weird otherwise.
Right. Oh well, that's proven.
Maybe one day we'll get a proper theatrical Chipmunks movie again that's fully animated. I don't know from who though, because that's something we'll talk about later. But like Ross and Janice are up there in age now. They can't keep doing this.
Right.
And they own the rights exclusively. They're gonna have to sell the rights soon if they want Chipmunks to continue.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, kind of respect that they also have their own on the rights to their creation because most creators don't even get that privilege.
Of course.
Correct. But also they're in the 70s now. They're not going to be working for very much longer. They're going to retire soon, probably.
Yeah, that is the thing with true. That is the thing with Chipmunks. But you're absolutely right. I mean, I was going to say they got to keep it animated because that's proven pretty effectively in the climax of the story when Dr. Frankenstein, for whatever reason, turns Alvin into a cartoon character. Like, that's the climax of the movie, is he doesn't get turned into a monster. Well, he gets turned into a monster, quote unquote, but it's a cartoony monster. And so they make him a lot more exaggerated in animation, and he gets a chainsaw and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, you could only really do that in animation. I will say, why is this in a Halloween movie, him being cartoony, but
because he has a chainsaw and chainsaws are scary.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah. Honestly, I was like, too, I just liked where it was going. I'm like, fuck it, I'm balling with this.
Yeah, I love the cartoony Alvin segment. Like, that was a lot of fun. And the fact that he's like messing with the Bruce Willis stand-in, like, that's also really funny.
I think
let's get fucking Adventures on the Hedgehog up in this bitch.
Yeah.
I think my issue more with the special is more like the first half where like it's too slow paced for what they're doing, that by the time we do get to that stuff, it's too little too late.
Sure. Yeah. No, I completely agree.
Everything that's happening feels like it's taking is exactly just too long to happen. Like the roller coaster section, it's like, this is a roller coaster, but it feels like it's moving a lot slower than a roller coaster like this should.
Yeah. Oh, that roller coaster segment. Yeah, when they go too fast and they start
and they turn back these Chipmunks for a second.
Yeah, that was cute. I like that.
I think the reason why I like this one more than Wolfman, because I felt like with like Wolfman, like there isn't so much happening like all at once. With like Frankenstein's like something happening. Something's just getting crazy shit's happening, just throwing on the screen. Just like it keeps getting batshit insane. I'm like, all right, I'm all for this chaotic nonsense.
I don't know if I agree with that.
And then Wolfman just kind of felt tame, and I'm like, okay.
I honestly feel the exact opposite. I feel like it's the opposite issue. I feel like there's more going on in Wolfman than this, because this one just feels like they're dicking around the theme park for over and over again for over half the movie, and then they decide, anyway, let's go to a park.
Yeah.
And have tea with the toddlers and the Frankenstein.
I mean, I do like the...
just keep switching it up.
I mean, I do like the opening. I mean, yes.
They're switching it up to boring.
They're switching up to boring. I do...
Yeah, well, fuck you. Fuck you.
Nah.
I do like, at the beginning, like, it's weird because it's not Halloweenish, but I do like when they're messing with Phil, the tour guide. Like, that was pretty funny. And I do like when they eventually do interact with the Frankenstein's monster, because again, we get some really cute animation with that. We get some really hilarious segments with that. Again, we're grading this on a chipmunk curve. So like, are these the greatest and most engaging things I've ever seen in a Halloween special? No. But I think for what it is, I think we had a good time.
They're
regardless.
fun for what they are, yeah.
Fun for what they are, yes.
We've seen worse.
Shit.
Also, like, as far as voice actors go, basically it's everyone you would expect to see in a production like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get Ross and Janice, obviously, but then you get your D. Bradley Baker, your Mary Kay Bergman, your Kevin Michael Richardson, your Frank Welker.
Yeah.
And then you also get Michael Bell and Jim Meskimen for good measure. Fucking Jim Meskimen from Whose Line Is It Anyway plays the Mr. Yesman, the theme park guy.
Mm-hmm. And,
is that who that is?
And how can we connect this to a different movie, William?
Well, you see, Jim Meskin, not only is he Mr. Yesman in Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein, he is also the President of the United States in the 2025 hit War of the Worlds starring Ice Cube.
Yeah, baby. Let's fucking go.
No, actually, to be fair, like, I actually thought Rob Paulsen was voicing Dr. Frankenstein in this. And I'm like, and then I realized, oh, he's not in this one, but he is in the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, who you do get in this one, though, with Dr. Frankenstein is Michael Bell, who he's done a lot of stuff like this. I think his most famous thing is he is Chucky's dad and Stu's brother in Rugrats.
Okay, that's how we would know him from. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
He's also Grandpa Boris, the grandpa on Dee Dee's side.
Right.
So he's 3 different people in Rugrats.
He's a Transformer. Prowl, Scrapper, Swoop, Junkion.
Yeah. He's the Witch Grundle in My Little Pony the movie 1986.
Oh, perfect. Movie everybody's seen.
But the Smooze is going to get you, Hal.
The Smooze is going to get me.
But is it the one with Megan? Is it the one with Megan?
Yes, it's the one with the King of the Hill witches.
Yeah, King of the Hill. God dang it, Bob.
I love that fucking channel.
I miss Scooter Tricks.
Yeah.
They're probably doing stuff with Molly. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good.
Okay, and the tour guy was D. Bradley Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Because, of course, it is.
Yep. In 3D land.
Oh, hell yeah.
The Karen was Mary Kay Bergman.
Yes. Probably one of her last roles.
The Bruce Willis guy, and I think, like, the bouncer is Kevin Michael Richardson.
Mm-hmm. That was he had the funniest line with as the security guard.
I recognize who that is.
The security guard.
Principal Willis, American Dad.
He's like, I will fire you for this, and he goes, "You can't fire me. My uncle's a producer."
Based. And take a guess who Frank Welker is.
Gee, let me think on this. Seeing as how he's famous for just making noises as a voice actor, I'm gonna say he was Simon.
It's so fucking funny that Frank Welker just breaks 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon in half.
Oh yeah, no, because he's been in everything purely because they just use his like vocal performances as like animals in like again he's credited for being his top movie on Letterboxd is The Lion King, and all he really did was he did the roars into a trash can to make it sound more like epic and cool. Look, I'm not devaluing the guy's work. He's an incredible voice actor. I'm just saying it's very, very funny looking at his filmography, being like, wow, look at all of the movies he's been a part in. And then you actually look and he's at the bottom of the cast list, and it's usually voice or
special voice effects.
Special voice effects, exactly.
Like you look at it and you see in the same row, Looney Tunes Back in Action, Cujo, Tank Girl, Jimmy Neutron, Cats and Dogs.
He's had his fingers in many pies.
Cinderella 2, Spawn, Mickey's Twice Up, Once Upon a Christmas, Species, The Informant.
Wait, I got one. Godzilla 98, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, Anaconda, and Deep Blue Sea.
Return to Neverland, Night of the Demons, Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Three Musketeers, Transformers the Movie, Ant Bully.
All right, I got to do this one.
Is it the Return of the Jafar one?
No, I was going to do Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, Hudson Hawk, Cat's Eye, and Atlantis Milo's Return.
The Return of Jafar, Kangaroo Jack, Aladdin the King of Thieves, The Backup Plan, Smurfs the Lost Village.
So yeah,
sorry, I'm helping my sister out with a phone repair place for a friend. What the fuck? Why are we naming movies?
We're naming movies.
These
that
are
Frank
all movies
Welker's
that Frank Welker's in.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. His top 4 are The Lion King, Toy Story 3, Big Hero 6, and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like, the dude has been in a lot of things, and it's usually just him making, like, small vocal noises, but they still credit him because, well, again, he did do work. So, like, again, I'm not devaluing the guy. I'm just saying it's mighty funny what he's famous for.
Suburban Commando and Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost. Which, for the record, we do need to specify there's a lot of Scooby-Doo stuff in here because he was Fred in the original run of the show, and he's still a part of Scooby-Doo today as actual Scooby.
Yeah, I mean, he still does Fred from time to time, depending on what the version is. But yes, he does do Scooby-Doo a lot more.
Yeah. So,
what
like,
the Virgin is? What?
What?
I thought I heard him say depending what the Virgin is, and I'm like, what?
Yes, Fred is a virgin. Yes, definitely. That's why him and Daphne always split up, separated from the group.
With that ascot,
Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood, The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, Scooby-Doo, Arabian Nights, Caddyshack 2, Warlock, The Armageddon.
What the hell was he in Caddyshack 2? What?
The Gopher.
Oh, the Gopher.
There's a Caddyshack 2?
Oh, there's a Caddyshack 2, Robin, and
even the director hates Caddyshack 2.
As he should.
Look, I think he is. I'm pretty sure he's like one of the top reviews for the movie.
Yeah,
is him dunking on his own film.
I mean, yeah, because look,
listen. Yeah. I know Happy Gilmore 2 just dropped, but when the fuck did Caddyshack 2 drop?
1989. Yeah. So
what?
They began the decade with Caddyshack. They ended the decade with Caddyshack.
Okay.
But yeah, Caddyshack 2, I've seen it. It's not very good. Just watch Caddyshack 1. That one's a classic.
Milo Bunny the Movie and Beastmaster 2.
Beastmaster 2. Oh, he was in the Scooby-Doo Project, the parody of the Blair Witch Project. Duh.
Well, but hey, he's in Scooby-Doo Adventures: The Mystery Map and Zorro the Gay Blade.
Oh, good.
The what? The what?
He did what in his blade?
1960s, so it meant for the other usage.
Right. Oh, there's
okay.
There is a thing that Frank Welker was in early on in his career that is so funny. I wonder if it is. Oh, I think I found it. Once Upon a Girl. There it is. It's porn.
Oh, is it going to be blurred out if I scroll to it?
Yes, it's blurred out. That's why I recognized it right away, because it's a blurred out poster.
I don't even see it on. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Once Upon a Girl,
Oh,
1976.
It's right next to Fred Flintstone. That makes sense.
Yeah.
so what I'm hearing is that this is a porno.
Yes, he plays the fairy godmother and additional voices in Once Upon a Girl.
Oh, wait, I think I've heard about this before.
Yeah. Mother Goose has been put on trial for obscenity, and the evidence being presented is a collection of pornographic animated shorts based on
I think I've
Jack
seen a review of this.
Cinderella and Snow White, in which just about every sexual combination possible is given a try. 77 minutes.
This was like one of those movies that was made in like the wake of Fritz the Cat.
Probably. Yeah, it's 76. This is post Fritz. Like, absolutely, this was made because of Fritz the Cat.
It was like
Damn,
one
I
of those...
see no listing on it on Letterboxd.
Because it's porn, so it gets the adult thing. So if your filters are not there, you're not gonna find it through search.
Yeah, it's like,
okay. Well, what if I find bad pussy through search? Hold on.
Well, Bad Pussy's different because that didn't happen.
God damn it! I'm getting only Bad Boys movies. What the fuck?
Hey, guess who plays Mother Goose in the live action segments?
Who?
Hal Smith.
Oh. Well, I don't like to talk about it, okay? I'm sorry.
There's a Carol Piancente credit here, and I misread that as Carol Placenta.
Carol
like Hal Smith. I could have sworn I saw that name like show up like during the credits of like Winnie the Pooh earlier.
Oh, he's also like a very famous voice actor from way back in the day.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's in Beauty and the Beast as Felipe. He's in The Apartment.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one gross elephant in Jungle Book. Oh, he's Goofy in Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Yeah. But he's also Mother
So he
Goose
was the in-between
segments.
voice.
Yeah.
He was the in-between Goofy voice between Pinto and Farmer.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh god, and the Once Upon a Girl on his is like right next to a Hercules movie. The Three Stooges meet Hercules. As King Theseus of Rome or whatever it says.
And next to Casper's Halloween special, of course.
Yeah. And Adventures of the American Rabbit.
We brought it back, baby.
Yeah!
Woo! Let's go.
Yeah, I love Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I do too. I love you guys, the also. Come here, you. It brings us all together.
Yeah. But basically our point is Frank Welker, what a career, what a distinguished career. And yes, he plays the monster in this movie. That was our ultimate point.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. No, I was gonna say like earlier.
If we did do Tremors, we would have still done Frank Welker because he is the Graboids in Tremors.
Of course, look at that. But yeah, go ahead, Robin.
I was gonna say like earlier we were talking about like Rugrats and all of that. Now that I think about it, Mr. Yes Man does look like a relative of the Finsters.
Yeah, kind of. Got the red hair and whatnot.
The red hair, glasses, like totally a Finster.
It's all connected.
Also, speaking of Hal Smith, I also knew that name sounded familiar because I also remembered he voices John Avery Whitaker from, I don't expect y'all to get this, from a radio series called Adventures in Odyssey, which also had like a short run cartoon series. And when I was watching this, I don't know, the character, like the human art style kind of just reminded me of Adventures in Odyssey in a way.
Look at that.
It also may have I don't think it's the same studio or anything like that. I tried doing like research, but I feel like maybe like I think they were trying to like go for like the same art style like Animaniacs or something like that with the characters with human designs.
Okay.
Like I don't know, that just popped in my mind. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, I kind of wish I was watching Adventures in Odyssey right now.
Interesting.
It was like a somewhat consistent art style, like characters for shows in the late 90s. Like when I watched The Wolfman, I was with Mifune and Lily. Lily had to drop at some point, but I was with Mifune for it. And he even just straight outright compared like the human character designs to the Jackie Chan Adventures cartoon.
That, yeah, I can see that.
Sure.
Yeah. And like it's not the same studio, but it looks very similar.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Also, because I was with Mifune for the first half, Lily and Mifune for the first half of Wolfman, we obviously, of course, went on Etsy to look for model buildings of the Twin Towers.
That does sound exactly like something you guys would do. Who am I kidding?
And we found one very special one
Oh,
that someone made, and it's like, brother, why would you make this if not for edgy tryhards?
oh, William, please share with the class. Please share with the class.
Please.
It was a model of the Twin Towers on a 9/11 memorial base that, for whatever godforsaken reason, you have the option of getting it with LED lights and smoke projector.
Oh. Wow. I didn't think Etsy had it in them.
It's like, who is this?
Yeah, who is that for?
Drop the link. I need to buy it.
It's over $200 fucking dollars, Robyn.
Oh yeah, no thanks. No thanks.
You know what? No, Etsy.
Yeah, no thanks.
Buy the Twin Towers. Yes, Etsy. $200. No, Etsy.
This came up because Mifune mentioned wanting to get a Kong 76 figure at some point, and he has a model of the Twin Towers to go with it for the eventual day that happens. And the reason that came up was because they made me pause the movie to look at their toy shelves in the beginning of the movie.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Because they saw a Godzilla figure on one of the shelves.
That's
so
right.
I had to pause the movie so they could look at the Godzilla figure.
That's right, yeah. At the beginning of the movie, so I guess we're into Wolfman right now. So Wolfman,
God,
at the
no, but we're not done with it. We didn't talk about the Dem Bones cover yet.
All right, fine. What about Dem Bones, William?
I have nothing to say about the Dem Bones cover.
How do you like Dem Bones?
Also, I found it. I found the fucking thing.
Oh, you did? Oh, great. Post it in chat.
We're fucking kidding. Also, it's like almost 200.
Oh, yeah, it's literally just a link. All right, time to open it, folks. Here we go. Woo!
This is my second time looking at this thing.
Oh,
it comes with the skyline, apparently. Okay.
Oh no! This is worse than I thought. Oh my god!
Let's go! Yeah!
In 9 carts, by the way.
$300.
Sale ends in 2 hours. It's gonna get relisted.
Yeah, arrive soon. Get it by October 21st or the 23rd if you order today.
Has anyone bought this? There are no reviews. No one's bought it.
No one's bought it. Okay.
We can be the first.
Really, I'm getting 4.8 out of 5. I'm getting 65 reviews. All reviews are from verified buyers. Oh my god, let's read. We got to read these. Amazing customer service. Owner worked with me to overcome a Canadian postal strike and get product to me with alternative measures.
Okay,
awesome
that might
shop.
be for the shop itself, though.
Okay.
That might not be for the specific item.
Never mind. It's the perfect spooky addition to the kitchen. Very cool. Good directions and overall really neat. Awesome. Can't wait to give it to my FIL. FIL?
What?
That's right. Okay, they're probably talking about that for the skull and knife holder.
Okay. Oh, there's a skull and knife holder?
Yes, these are absolutely. Yeah, these are reviews for the skull and knife holder, which is, you know, that wooden block that holds the knives that's in every kitchen ever?
Yeah.
That, but it's a metal skull.
Okay, yeah. Why is that listed under the Twin Tower LED thing?
There's a joke to make about that, Hal.
I was walking through the Blood and Bones on September 11th to find my brother. Turns out he was in northern Canada.
Oh, no!
Classic Norm Macdonald. We miss you, Norm. All right, that's enough. Enough Twin Towers. Enough of this. Let's get back to brass tacks, folks. Okay, we're here to talk about something that isn't a tragedy. We're here to talk about something that is that meets the Wolfman, and that is Alvin and the Chipmunks meet the Wolfman. so
okay, so now this one has a weird thing where, like, I think the songs are better paced throughout, but also there's none in the beginning.
There's none in the beginning, yeah. So I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I was gonna say
True.
When it comes to the pacing of this one, yeah, we don't get our first musical number until half an hour into it. And
now, Grant, I guess the issue is if there's only 3 songs.
Does that?
You would need like 5 songs to really properly pace things and keep it consistent.
Yes.
So neither of them have enough music because ideally you would want one right at the opening, one at the end. You'd want one right in the middle, and then I guess like somewhere in between those two other things you put the other two. That would be like the ideal for like a musical. You only have 3 songs.
Yeah. So
instead we have to do the Schindler's List opening where everything is black and white except Alvin.
That's right. Yeah. So we start off. Oh, and Dave fucking dies because Alvin screams at the top of his lungs and wakes everybody up.
Smashes his head into the ceiling.
Just jumps into the ceiling.
I like
my
I like how the movie starts with like, actual color of like full moon and shit like that, all blue sky and all dark blue sky and all that. Then it goes black and white, and I'm like, the fuck?
Because they're doing an actual like bit like the Wolfman, because the original movie is black and white.
Yeah, which by the way, I did watch the original.
So like the first 5 seconds was also in color, and then they went to black and white.
I did watch the original Frankenstein and Wolfman movie recently because I figured, hey, I watched the Meet the Chipmunks, I might as well watch the originals. So. I mean, I already love the original Frankenstein, but watching the original Wolfman, that was a lot of fun. And yes, it is in black and white.
Fun fact, there is one singular classic Universal monster movie is in color. Which one is it?
Da,
da, da, da, da, da, da, da, da. Why are you speaking and not guessing, Robin?
I'm guessing.
Because I have no fucking knowledge of these things, William.
I'm in Final Jeopardy. I'm trying to think, Alex. I'm trying to think. What is the color, man?
Time's up.
Okay, time's up.
It's the 1940s remake of Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, that was my second guess. Of course.
I should have known, knowing your bitch ass.
Yeah, I should have known too.
Yes, I get to dictate which one was in color, and not that I'm the one who got to decide that over 60 years before I was born. Yes.
Well, yeah, because there's a kaiju in it.
Oh yeah, the famous Phantom of the Opera kaiju. Predating the actual original Japanese kaiju movie.
Yeah, they really got in on the ground floor of that one, William.
People view the Creature from Black Lagoon as the final classic Universal monster. Technically, you have like the Mole Man and the Metaluna mutant, but most people end at Creature from Black Lagoon, which came out the same year as Godzilla.
Oh, I didn't know that actually. Okay, I would have figured late 50s, but okay.
Yeah, they're both 54. There were 2 sequels to Creature from Black Lagoon. Okay. Also, a reminder, Creature from Black Lagoon was originally shot in 3D.
Wow. In 3D land?
Yes, probably.
To your house in 3D land.
Anyway, back to Meet Chipmunks, Meet the Wolfman, Meet Boys.
This is the most Halloween-y of the two.
Oh, yes.
Of everything that we watched for this week, this is the most Halloween-y because, like, you actually get, like, the, like, jack-o'-lanterns. I think we're probably in here at some point. Fallen leaves are everywhere.
Yes.
There's a lot of night shots. The fact of the matter that, like, you're actually, like, getting stalked by a Wolfman.
Yeah. No,
they also, like, directly bring in Larry Talbot from the original movie.
Yeah, Mr. Talbot, who's voiced by Maurice LaMarche. Hilarious, because he's honestly really fucking good in this role. I was like, oh, he's bringing his A-game LaMarche voice. It was really cool.
Yeah, this one, they have actors I actually recognize. I don't know who the fuck any of those people are in Frankenstein.
Yeah, this is Ross Jansen. We have Maurice LaMarche. You have Rob Paulson, E.G. Daly, the voice of Tommy Pickles.
There we go, another Rugrats connection.
And Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls.
Yep.
Oh, is that April Winchell?
April Winchell is Madame Rhea, the fucking...
Yeah.
I loved her character, Madame Rhea, how she's just like, oh, order now before my factory mysteriously burns down. My heavily insured factory mysteriously burns down. That was such a good joke. Oh.
Like, Rob Paulson voices a couple characters in this, I think. He's most credited as the play guy, but I think he voices someone else at some point.
He might have. I don't remember. I do remember, he was Mr. Rochelle, the theater director.
Because it's very explicitly just his normal voice.
I'll be the laughing stock of the elementary school theater director's bowling team.
Which, continuity, now they're in elementary again, even though I'm pretty sure they were in middle school at some point in the live action movies, they're in high school.
Yeah, they're in high school in the Squeakquel, because then he joins the football team and they're explicitly in high school in the Squeakquel. So wait a minute.
They play fast and loose with how old these characters even are half the time. How old are they in Rockin' for the Decades?
70.
Nebulous, because they were aware that they were around in the 50s in that.
Nebulous.
They're aware that they're from the 50s, even though it's the 90s now.
Yeah, now they're making fun of Will Smith.
Yes, they're dunking on Will Smith explicitly.
They were ahead of the game on that one.
I want a hula. Wait, you can't do it either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got the Wolfman,
Yeah.
which this one, the weird thing is that the stage play they're putting on is Jekyll and Hyde, which granted is the connection there is it's a in real life you have Theodore undergoing that transformation, so you have the play about going through a transformation.
Yeah.
So that's that connection.
That's fine. I like that.
If you're gonna do a school play, it's granted, what would you pick for that? Because anything is going to be different than the Wolfman. So I guess they picked something thematically similar to what was going on, like how in Phantom of the Opera, the musical that they put on, the opera is based on Faust.
Right, yeah.
Except in the Hammer version, which for some reason they went with Joan of Arc, because in that one they have a more sympathetic Phantom. So here you pick Jekyll and Hyde as the thing, and the point is to give... Okay, the weird thing with that, though, is that they made Simon Jekyll and they made Theodore Hyde, which normally you would just have the same guy doing both.
Right, but it's because they had to fire Alvin because he blew up the school.
Well, why was it not Simon for both parts?
Because...
Then again, they already had to make Brittany a tree, so never mind.
Yeah, they made Brittany a tree.
That's the other thing with this one that also is fun, is that they actually have the Chipettes in this one.
Yeah, so that was interesting. So they're not in the last one, but they're in this one, and it's never really explained why. But I mean, whatever.
Because they don't have time for those baby theme parks. Dragonlance for babies dies immediately.
Death.
Yeah, but yeah, Eleanor's just dressed as a it's just dressed as no, it's Brittany, right?
Brittany's the tree.
Brittany's the tree. Eleanor's the smart one. No, Eleanor's the...
No, Jeanette's the smart one. Eleanor is the one paired with Theodore.
Yes. Now I remember. Look, I'm not as much a Chipette expert as I am a Chipmunk expert.
But are you an expert on E.G. Daly's Billy character who gets the shit beat out of him at one point?
Nathan... Does Nathan ever really get beaten up? I mean, he gets he gets the rug poured out under his own feet by himself. Yeah, and then immediately he's just like, "Wow, Theodore, that was a cool move," and that's it.
You beat me. That's awesome. We're friends now.
Yeah, that's how the bullying arc is solved.
Yeah. Hey,
sure, whatever.
Damn, I can't believe it. Violence was the answer.
I guess I learned my lesson.
No, see, it was always a question, and the answer is yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, reads history book once. Shit. Fuck. It was the answer. Fuck. Violence is never the answer. Reads U.S. history book. Oh no.
So violence is the answer because, Alvin blows up the school. Accidentally, of course, but he still blows up the school.
I love the bit where, Dave is he sees the explosion in the distance and just looks over at the phone saying, "Please don't ring. Please don't ring.
That is a great moment.
Your kids are fucking dead.
How are you a principal at 31 years old?
Yeah, so, okay, I get what the joke is supposed to be, how he walks in on the principal, and she's just like, "I'm retiring," and he's like, "What? You don't look a day over 50, and she goes, "I'm 31. It's like, okay, I get the joke, but yeah, she's...
How are you a principal that young?
Yeah, that's pretty young for a principal, 31.
I feel like you'd have to be in your mid-40s by that point to be able to get the experience for that.
Yeah, I could buy mid-30s the earliest. 31, you're just getting into teaching.
Yeah, because student teaching hours, you do your stuff in college. You then go like, I guess you do student teaching while you're still in college.
Yes.
But like even though like it's still like working up to that throughout your 20s, you're only really probably getting a full-time gig in your late 20s, early 30s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it depends.
I'm saying this
depends
as I know because my sister is a teacher.
My family is full of education administrators and education types like that and teachers. I almost was a teacher, but then I'm like, I would be a lousy teacher. So I had enough foresight to be like, I'm not going into that.
His kids Faust.
Yeah. yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Honestly, if anything, Hal, you would probably get better along with like high school kids, if anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they'd love Faust in high school.
So, like, I feel like if you were gonna be a teacher for anyone, you would probably hate being a teacher for like elementary age kids because that'd be so annoying.
Absolutely.
You'd probably do better with like older kids.
Yeah, or college kids or something like that. Yeah, absolutely. But even still,
because at that point, like they understand more. Like, yeah, some of them are assholes, but like then you get the ones who understand.
Yeah,
and like you can actually talk to them like human beings.
Right. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to talk.
I don't like talking. Owns a podcast.
Immediately ends the episode.
Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Good night, chat.
This thing's out.
But Wolfman. Yeah.
We actually have like that connection to the original Universal film, and the Wolfman does when he shows up look like because he's wearing the green shirt and everything.
Oh yeah.
So like it has the same exact cane. He has the wolf's bane in his front yard. So like there's like a real actual affection for the original film.
Yeah, I feel like with Frankenstein, they were just like, oh, we have this creepy mad scientist design. We'll just call him Dr. Frankenstein. But he looks nothing like Colin Clive in the original Frankenstein movie. Whereas here, yeah, this feels like, again, I didn't watch The Wolfman until after I watched this one, but I was definitely thinking about like all the different connections I was making between the two films. And yeah, this one feels more like it's making connections to that original Lon Chaney Jr. movie.
Yeah, like you have that opening sequence where he's running for the words from the Wolfman in the dream, and it's like they have like the fog and everything. Like it looks like the scene ripped out of it. Because like the original Wolfman might be like the best aesthetically of the Universal monsters. Like every time they're in the woods with that fog.
Yeah.
Great. And like you have Madame Rhea, who is like a stand-in. She's a horror host on TV, but like even the fact that she's in like that kind of like mystical outfit, like that's right out of the original movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And like you go in and she's like, yeah, dressed with like the crystal ball and all that. That's absolutely from that original Wolfman.
And what else? Oh, Robyn died.
Robyn died. Oh no.
Oh no, Robyn got bit by a wolf.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. What else? What else was I gonna say before that happened? Hey, that looks like my boys.
My boys. I don't know why we attached ourselves to that clip specifically of him going, my boys. I guess just because it's really funny the way he says my boys.
Anytime Dave says boys in general.
Yeah, it's funny.
Boys. It's my boys.
My boys.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, fellas.
That's the boys. Boys, couch now.
Yeah, couch now. Exactly.
Alvin, stop yelling. Stop having which, you know, it is weird that Alvin's the one that has the nightmares in this one.
Right. But like,
because like the bit is that he's obsessed with monsters now because he's at that age.
Yeah.
So like he's surrounding himself with all this horror stuff, and then he goes to bed and he can't actually handle it.
Right. Yeah. So I guess, yeah, but it is weird that it's not Theodore, the character, getting the nightmares because that's Theodore. But I guess because Theodore
is also the one with the A plot.
Right, he's the one with the A plot. Because
he actually ends up getting bit later when the Wolfman finds him.
It's weird that Alvin of all characters doesn't get the A plots, considering he has the big A on his shirt.
And like the juxtaposition is that Theodore is the scared coward character, and like the reason they give him the role is hide in the place to build his self-esteem. So then he's the one who gets bit by the wolf, and now he is the one who has to going through the actual transformation. So as he's building his confidence in the play in real life, because he's literally turning into a wolf himself and going through that literal transformation, that is what's giving him the confidence.
Also, Robin's back. Hello, Robin.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I love how like my Bluetooth earbuds like die, and then like for no fucking reason whatsoever, my Steam Deck just refuses to play any sound out of like its speakers or just any of the wired earbuds I put in, and so I had to restart it just so I can get the sound back. So
You're on your phone for the time being.
well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it just booted back up. It's like,
look at that.
This thing can be wonky sometimes.
Look at that, ladies
Damn,
and
they
gentlemen.
really phoned it in, just like in Roach It.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Theodore being the Wolfman.
Yeah, Theodore's the Wolfman. He's the one.
The plot is that he needs to build confidence. But now that he's been bit by the wolf, he's physically stronger and more confident and just going through that transformation, which eventually ends up from getting too cocky. Like, he fucking roasts the shit out of Alvin later behind his back. Like, Theodore, you're acting just like Alvin. Alvin wishes he was this cool.
Yeah.
Like, for Theodore specifically, that's a burn. If Simon said that, that's a Tuesday. And like, you have like Simon and Alvin's plot where they're trying to get to the bottom of the mystery, which I guess they figure out that he's a Wolfman pretty quickly. They figure it out immediately, and they're trying to figure out how to cure it. So you just have them doing like the Pepe Sylvia bit on the whiteboard, and then Alvin beats the shit out of Simon twice with it and breaks his glasses.
Yes.
All this over a game of tic-tac-toe?
Well, they were using the European rules.
Okay. The record for most ties in tic-tac-toe, also known as playing tic-tac-toe normally.
But it's the most.
I'm curious to know what the European rules are.
The European rules are...
We're not allowed to stay on YouTube.
Yeah.
Damn, you got me there.
Yeah.
Also, go Ray Peacock. I don't want to do a fucking quest.
Hey, half of that's the European rules.
Peacock is where I watched Wolfman.
No. You know how like this will have like quests to like give you like custom designs?
Yeah.
Like icons and like that. No, there's like one for like Peacock for some sort of show. And I'm like, why?
Yeah. Oh, my favorite streaming service, Peacock. I mean, I have it.
I just watched these on archive.org.
Yeah.
Which the weird thing with the archive link for both this and Frankenstein, the opening of them there's like 2-3 minutes of emptiness in the beginning where like you get color bars and then a black screen and then a random screen that says NBC Universal something, the name of the movie, mention all the codes and stuff, and it's like, what is this? And more silence, and then Frankenstein doesn't actually start until 2.5 minutes into that video, in Wolfman in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I just have to wonder, where do they source these from? Because like they're in good quality, so I have to wonder like, where did they pull these from? Like, where did these like? I feel like there's from like a TV studio master or something, or like the version Netflix would use. So I'm wondering, how did the guy on archive.org get these versions of the specials?
Yeah, that was weird. That it was like 2.5 minutes of nothing, and then the special starts. Because like when you edit that out, but yeah, where did they get this? Now I'm curious.
Like, I have to imagine it's from like a studio master.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, so folks at home, if you've gotten this far watching the episode, if you're wondering why there's been like 2 minutes of silence, that's why. It's a reference to the variants we watched of these movies.
That's right. Yeah, please remind me. I need to start the episode with 2.5 minutes of silence.
That's why Robin said it right now. It's to remind you specifically.
Thank you.
Because we did like bring it. I think we did bring it up to do that.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna start the episode earlier in the chat.
Yeah.
But I figured, hey, don't forget to do this.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so funny when people boot up the episode and they're just like, "What the hell?"
But also tell the folks at home, here's the context why that's why we did that.
Mm-hmm.
And now time to explain the context between the chicken crossing the road. You see, the joke is funny because
I didn't know that. Oh, it's funny because chicken jockey.
Because the chicken dies.
Oh.
Why did they bury the fireman behind the hill?
Because he died.
Yes!
I'm so good at comedy.
Funny. We should add that to one of our bits, Ren.
Yeah, we should do stand-up comedy. We're really good at it.
D&D is basically
True.
stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
So Larry Talbot, he is their new neighbor,
Mhm.
and they're scared of him because he lives in the creepy house that he had no business in making, and also he lives by himself and has a cane.
Yeah, that's creepy, William.
And yeah, creepy man. He becomes the Wolfman because of course he's the Wolfman. He bites Theodore.
Yep.
Which, you know what's okay, so this actually surprised me that like it's nothing too special, but like during the one musical number, they one of them characters pricks their finger on a rose and blood goes on it.
Mm.
And it's like very minimal, but it's like, oh damn, they actually showed blood. Crazy.
Yeah, honestly, good.
It's so weird. The chipmunk age demographic is hilarious because it's like you never know who these are truly for. Because like they're vaguely for kids, but like what age children? Because like you have stuff like Mini Monks that's for literal babies,
Mhm.
but then you have these specials where Simon and Alvin are actively threatening to kill each other every other sentence.
I mean, in Frankenstein, when Dave was trying to find the boys, he said, "As soon as I find them, I'm gonna kill them." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Like in Frankenstein, like when Dave meets
Whoa.
the doctor looks at Dave and goes, "Are you an organ donor?"
I mean, that was funny.
But, yeah, you can tell, like,
Yeah.
like the Doctor Frankenstein was trying to like fucking kill him so he can take his organs.
Yeah, so like
Okay,
but you're right. Yeah, there's like
actual murder in a theme park.
a general age range, I guess. Where like, yeah, it's meant for young kids, but like I guess this is also for the adults who are watching it with the young kids.
For this movie, we still get free songs.
Mhm.
First song is "Monks on a Mission," where with Alvin and Simon trying to get to the bottom of the mystery. Which, okay, that song is fine, but it feels like two different songs. Like
I
the
kinda
chorus,
like
the chorus feels like it's for a different song than what the verse is.
Right, okay, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
still good,
yeah,
but
nah,
it's
yeah, you're
weird.
right.
And then you have the
Yeah.
Monster Inside You song, which is a fucking banger.
Monster inside you.
I don't remember the actual name, but it's
Inches
more
of
like "Little Brother, Mr. Hyde."
Oh yeah, no, that's a good one.
Yeah, and then like I forget
Yeah.
what the last song was. The one where they're at and that's the one they get the Chipettes involved too.
Yeah, that's
Which
when
is
they're at the dance, like at the very end.
And then the principal lady does the "Save Room for Jesus" thing to two of the students.
Breaks out the ruler and everything.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Remember, don't forget your abstinence.
Isn't there someone you forgot to ask?
Alvin. You forgot to ask Alvin.
I did forget to ask Alvin.
I consent. I consent. I don't.
I guess now's my chance to ask a question, chat, because I want to ask this. I mean,
Chat is a Triz.
I know none of us have the answer, but on Letterboxd for Alvin and the Chipmunks meets the Wolfman, we have an interesting poster that, I mean, I had to do it. I had to do this for the poster because it's just so out of left field. I'm like, why is this a poster option? It's
Where it's just like it's the same poster but poorly photoshopped to have fucking Basil from Great Mouse Detective over Alvin, Jerry over Simon, and Fievel over Theodore.
It's just mouse characters. See, here's the thing. We've done many a poster parody. Obviously, we did the Enchanted Helicopter. There was the Cheetos bag over Shazam! Fury of the Gods, and famously, William, your Kronk's New Groove poster is still up to this day.
Somehow.
Somehow.
Because in other regions, some of them call the movie King Kronk.
Yeah. So he made a King Kong parody poster. It's still up.
A really shitty King Kong parody poster where he just has a gorilla arm. He's at the side of the Empire State Building. And I have Michael Eisner's face superimposed on the Empire State Building.
It's one of your finest works, I must say. But
So too, King Kronk.
but my point is, I feel like a stranger coming across one of our inside jokes, because I have no idea why these mouse type characters are photoshopped here.
Did anyone call the Chipmunks mice at any point in these movies?
I don't know.
Like derogatorily?
I don't remember, but like
maybe that was the joke.
Somebody made a joke where they said we're gonna do Alvin and the Chipmunks meets the Wolfman poster, but with mouse characters. If anybody out there, this is to anybody on the internet, please tell me the joke here. Chat, it is Sunday morning. I'm editing this episode, and I wanted to find the poster for a visual aid for the people watching, and Letterboxd took it down because they fucking suck dick. And I did a Hail Mary and just looked up Alvin and the Chipmunks meet the Wolfman mouse poster, and I fucking found it. And of course there's a fucking wiki article. It's a parody wiki article. It's just some fake fucking movie some YouTuber was gonna make. It will appear on YouTube in the near future. It was edited 7 years ago. Anyway, this whole parody movie has an entire cast. Basil plays Alvin. Theodore's played by Fievel. Jerry Simon. Dave's himself, of course. Look at that. What the fuck is this? Oh, the best part is the quote. Fievel, why I'm given to you happily with prize. Olivia, oh Fievel, it's beautiful. Basil, Dave, what are you doing? Dave, the monster mania of yours has gotten completely out of control. As of now, your monster days are over. Basil, what? Dave, no worry, no movies, no models, no Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Basil gasps in horror. Fievel, hey, what'd you do that for? Basil, Fievel, please, don't. Fievel breaks the game. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. I can't believe I went down this rabbit hole for this stupid fucking poster. So, lesson learned, fuck Letterboxd.
I could have sworn, like, I don't know which movie it was. I thought there was, like, a couple of times they got, like, misspecied or some shit.
Well, yeah.
That definitely happens. I don't remember if they got called a mouse, though. That's my thing.
They get called meerkats.
Alvin's thing, like, in the last movie was that no one touches his baseball cap.
Yes.
And then I guess they don't care about that anymore.
I remember.
I think doesn't the Frankenstein monster think Alvin died at one point because the cap was underneath the smashed lasagna?
Yes. No, they know he's been kidnapped because he drops out of the window, and then like the lasagna gets thrown out, and then he's not there anymore.
An example of good continuity in this one, and an example of bad continuity in this one.
Okay.
The good continuity is that Dave is making lasagna again because it's his favorite.
Mm-hmm.
The bad continuity is that they switched the locations of Simon and Theodore's beds between the movies.
Yeah, I immediately noticed that at the beginning of this one. Again, when Dave hits his head on the ceiling and Simon and Theodore are on opposite sides of the room from where they were last movie.
That's not right. I hope someone was fired for this blunder.
Yeah, that's not correct.
I could have sworn that their beds were on the other side of the room as well.
Yeah. What is this topsy-turvy world?
I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe they just kind of just redecorating during the time span of those two movies. I don't know.
The real monster in this movie is Dave because he tore down the posters without taking the tape off. So now they're just ruined.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave. I mean, Dave almost hits a guy for no, he almost.
Oh yeah, he tries to kill Mr. Talbot at the end after he's been cured because he doesn't know yet.
Yeah, and Alvin has to be the one to be like, no, dude, no.
No, we already solved the problem. He's not Wolfman anymore. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he was a Wolfman, but he's better now.
He got better.
We fixed him. Theodore really looked at this man and said, I can fix him.
Yeah.
And he did.
Well, it's funny because Dave is not part of the climax because he just runs into a pole and knocks out.
And because Dave actually does fight the Wolfman immediately when the transformation happens,
mm-hmm.
but then the Wolfman escapes. goes to the school. Theodore and the Wolfman fight, and they cure each other by biting each other again. Because I guess you can't be a Wolfman twice.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, what is he, a double werewolf? Oh no, it cancels each other out, so they're all better. It's like, oh, okay.
Okay, sure. I mean, that works.
Sure. I mean, hey, if it works.
And it did. And now he's the principal of the school.
Yeah, because that 31-year-old teacher is retiring.
Which, okay, so I was watching this Mifune, and she said that her new job was she was driving nitroglycerin barrels through the jungle over rickety bridges, and he clocked that as a reference to William Friedkin's Sorcerer.
Yes. I've not seen that one, but I'm familiar enough with Sorcerer that I know, yeah, it has something to do with, like, driving over rickety bridges.
So Alvin and the Chipmunks has now referenced Sorcerer.
I mean, let's be real. That is not the wackiest movie Alvin and the Chipmunks specifically has referenced.
What a franchise. I hope they make more.
I hope Alvin and the Chipmunks goes on forever. Like, I hope monk maxing is forever, honestly.
The monk maxing revolution is inevitable.
That's forever.
Yeah. It's inevitable. It's always gonna be around, no matter what.
Dude, the monk maxing
but like
arc
Ross and Janice are like 70 years old now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like they can't keep doing this forever. They're getting up there in age.
Yeah.
So like, and they own the rights explicitly. Their kids aren't going to continue it for them. So they need to sell the property at some point, unfortunately, if they want this to continue. Who do you sell it to?
Us.
You do not sell this to Disney. That is the wrong answer.
Disney will do nothing, and then
they will let it die.
No.
Disney will let it bleed. Yeah, they'll do like one thing, it won't be popular, and then they'll just do nothing for it ever again.
They'll do a random Disney Plus show. It'll bomb because they don't market it enough, and also because the streaming age is the streaming bubble is popping.
Yep.
Over and over again endlessly now. And so they'll do one thing, it'll bomb, and then they'll wait 5 years to do another one small thing.
Yeah, it'll be rough. Yeah. So
they'll have like them in the theme parks for like a month at some point randomly, and that'll be it.
Yeah. I don't like this. Yeah, I hope Disney does not get their greasy fingers on these guys.
So it's like, who do you pick? Who is the least worst answer?
Don't let them end up like Muppets. It would just be this.
Yeah.
Who is the least worst option to give them to? I don't know if any of them are good.
No.
I feel like Warner Brothers is not correct either. No. I almost just want to say Paramount.
If anything, yeah. If anything, like,
didn't they have like an animated series like at one point on Nickelodeon called Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Yes.
Yes, that was the most recent one. That series lasted longer than you think it did.
Yeah.
It lasted into the 2020s.
Yeah, it started in 2015 and it went into the 2020s. It's like nobody was watching this, or at least I wasn't watching it. Like, I had no idea it existed.
Clearly, people were watching if it got renewed for like 5-6 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got 5 seasons, all right. Honestly, oh god, these designs look so god awful.
They're too human.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, now they're not chipmunks anymore.
Dave
still looks exactly the same. He's just CG. You know, I was watching this Mifune. He looked at the new the version of Dave in this and said, "Did they yassify Dave?"
Yeah, they really did.
Because he's yassified from being Jason Lee, even though it's before that, but he's also yassified from original Dave from the 60s.
Right. Yeah.
I really like Dave's design in these 2 films, honestly.
Yeah, they're different designs, but the Dave designs are interesting to say the least for this one. I mean, I saw multiple reviews on Letterboxd being like, Dave is so hot. It's like, okay.
He's a good father to his children.
Yes, that is definitely who Dave is.
He's a man who knows how to cook.
Lasagna.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know how Dave hasn't gotten bagged yet.
Bagged as Aryan?
Also, his children... Fuck you. Or his children are famous, even. Honestly, anyone should be lucky to scoop him up. Like, you're set for life on money because your kids are celebrities, and you have a man who knows how to cook and treat you right.
Yeah. There's only one instance I can remember Dave having a relationship of sorts, and that is the very first live action one from 2007, where he has what's her face?
Oh, he has a relationship in Road Ship.
In Road Trip. Oh, right. Yeah, the hot doctor lady and her stupid son.
Let it be known that Hal called her the hot doctor lady.
Yeah, that's
Yep, captured.
Sure.
4K.
All right, sure. I'll take it.
Yeah, you're taking it.
But yeah,
They should have made one for Dracula.
they should have. Yeah, like end off with a trilogy, like at the very least.
Like I could easily see them doing Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula, and then maybe the Mummy or the Wolf or Invisible Man.
Yeah, but if they were gonna do one more, they absolutely should have done Dracula. Like even if they were only gonna do 3, ended with Dracula. But yeah, the fact they only did 2 of these, I guess it makes this
then they lost the
episode
rights.
easier. Yeah, they lost the rights, right?
Makes you kind of low-key wish there was more.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess for what we got, I did like these movies. I thought they were fun, Halloween, simple adventures.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they were fun to watch in the moment.
Yeah.
They're not terribly memorable, but then again, so is the rest of the franchise, you know? So,
I know what they could just also
True.
sell the rights to Universal for real this time.
yeah, for real. I'm sure Universal could do something with them. Maybe we can finally
put
get
them in-
Dracula.
They would like put them in like a theme park in like the kids pavilion to do musical numbers as like a stage show. Maybe as a nostalgia legacy sequel, they do Meets Dracula for Paramount Plus or something.
Yeah.
But with the Peacock is Universal streaming service.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Paramount Plus is Paramount.
Well, you know, at this point, they're all getting fucking bundled together
Right, yeah, exactly.
because none of them are doing all that well. It's like it really just is Disney Plus, Netflix, and kind of HBO Max.
Yeah, the only reason I have Paramount and Peacock is because of football. So, like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't have them for their esteemed streaming shows and movies because, like, yeah, I get it was cool that I could watch Peacock with, like, I could watch Wolfman on Peacock. That was cool, but like, I'm not going on Peacock every fucking day.
You're only going there when there's something you're actively looking for that
Exactly.
you already know is on there.
Yeah, and Paramount Plus, again, I've watched more football games on Paramount Plus than I have actual movies. What have I seen movie wise? Novocaine? Yeah, that's it. Which, good. Look, Novocaine, good movie. But again, I'm there to watch football.
You know, the most
Football?
most New England thing Hal ever sent me. Like I was talking about something and he stopped and paused and stopped saying something. I didn't think anything at the time, but then he got back and said, "Yeah, that'd be great. Sorry I took too long getting back. The Pats were making a play and I wanted to watch."
That's so true. Yeah, no, this is 100% true.
You do not look like Hal, you do not look like a sports person to me.
Well, because I look
What
like
does
Melvin
sport
Brothers.
person look like?
I look like Melvin Brother of the Joker at the very moment.
Yeah, you don't see. Okay, actually, remember the phrase. You don't seem like the kind of. I didn't think you'd be the kind of guy that like watches fucking football. Like,
I mean,
I
look,
don't give two
I've
shits
not,
about
I've not been the biggest Pats fan recently because Brady's gone, Belichick's gone. It's like the heyday is over, but I do live in New England and football was calling back to me. And I'm like, I miss watching football. Again, I don't watch it every day.
What? Wait, no, when were you gonna tell me you're in the fucking UK? What?
Yeah.
You're British.
That's right, old boy. That's right, old governor. It's me. Listen, how
Practice. Clam chowder.
clam chowder, fish and chips.
Holy crap!
You
Holy
put
crap,
Old Bay on
Michael
your fish
Caine.
and
Old, yes, I do. I put Old Bay.
Old Bay on my fish and chips.
Old Bay on my fish and chips. Anyway, yeah, I'm a Patriots fan. Patriots all the way. I did not finish the game where they faced the Bills, but they beat the Bills. So
Good.
yeah, good.
How many people finished the Super Bowl this year where the Eagles beat the Chiefs?
I
Because
watched
you could
it.
just turn. But you could just turn off after the halfway point because, like, they've already won.
Oh yeah, no, the Eagles kicked ass. Like, I mean, they're not kicking ass this season. They're doing okay. They're doing better.
I mean,
than the
they won
Chiefs.
last year, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, fuck the Chiefs though. Like, fuck that. We turned into a sports podcast.
Everyone was united in February over two things: the Kendrick halftime show and just the Chiefs getting fucking clowned on.
Oh yeah, I'll be a Birds fan.
I don't give two fucks about the Chiefs.
Like, even like I'm sure even the Cowboys fans were rooting for the Eagles that time, and that's heresy.
Oh yeah, I've learned much about you Cowboys versus Eagles. That's like my Red Sox versus Yankees. It's a rivalry.
Yeah, they are they're a team from Missouri. Yeah, and I'm Missourian. I don't give a fuck about them.
I think the only people rooting for the Chiefs this year were Taylor Swift fans.
Yeah, and look how that went.
Doggy chow.
Doggy chow. Brought it back to Showgirls.
I'm not even. I've never been to Kansas City actually. In general, I might go like later this year for like Spirit Box's tour, but like that's like on the other end of Missouri.
Yeah,
I've never been on the other end. I've always just been here in St. Louis.
I was gonna say St. Louis, but St. Louis doesn't have the Rams anymore. They're now in Los Angeles, so you don't have a football team.
That Kansas City is not in Kansas.
Yeah. You know, I think I still have my old like Rams jacket.
Oh,
probably doesn't fit me anymore.
vintage.
But like I used to remember owning one of those.
Well,
yeah, it's like a Nike jacket.
Well,
it's weird that St. Louis isn't in Louisiana.
Yeah, and Kansas City is not in Kansas.
Not in Kansas.
Missouri's just stealing everything.
I mean, when I was in Louisville for Louder Than Life, well, actually, it's pronounced Louisville, from what some people told me. Like,
That's
no,
right.
I ain't fucking saying it like that.
That's right, over in Kentucky.
I hear Louisville.
Yeah.
I hear Louisville too, but I guess the locals say Louisville.
Louisville makes more sense.
Right,
I'll say Louisville. But yeah, I mean, like it's also has Lewis in the name. Also, they also have Cardinals, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that's a college team, right?
Well, boys, time to go down to New Orleans and drive over the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway Bridge.
Of course, we have to bring that up.
I don't know if. Hold on, let me see if Louisville Cardinal football. Okay.
Oh, so the Cardinals are the Cardinals in football. That's Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals in St. Louis. That's the baseball team.
Yes.
I remember because because the Red Sox in 2004 beat the St. Louis Cardinals, and that's how we won our first World Series in 84 years.
It's incredible how we've been going for almost 2 hours now about Alvin and the Chipmunks.
We were talking about literally anything else. We even brought up sports, something that honestly,
sure.
Okay, we did talk about the specials for the majority of it. We did not bullshit our way through this.
No, we didn't. We talked about enough. I'm saying
I think there was like a few more things I probably want to talk about Wolfman.
Okay.
So I think for me, like why I wasn't like too intrigued on it, because I thought to myself, there isn't much Wolfman to this. At least not like, I mean, there's Theodore as like a werewolf, but they don't like with me Frankenstein. With Frankenstein, we didn't get much of them with the Wolfman or Mr. What's his name again?
Mr. Talbot. Okay, I see your logic.
There
wasn't much screen time with him.
I see your point.
That's it.
Theodore is functionally the Wolfman, though. In this is the bit.
True, and like I said that, but I kind of wish there was more focus on like the actual werewolf dude that we got introduced to. Like, okay, we're gonna do more with this character,
right?
Oh, he's just gonna show up. Then he's gonna show up like 20 minutes or so during the third act. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, I completely see what you're saying, though. Yeah,
I see your point. I still just think that the England overall is more interesting than what's I think is going on in Frankenstein.
I think with Frankenstein, I just liked it more because it just felt so off the wall, and I'm like, I'm into that shit.
Sure.
I just like hijinks and chew.
Yeah.
Whenever.
So what you're saying that we needed a roller coaster in this movie?
That'd be awesome.
Sure.
Everyone needs to be eaten by a dragon again.
And we need a third act where there's a cartoon character running amok, causing slapstick nonsense.
We need to give Theodore should have had a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I will say, I'll say
That's how
one
you
thing.
tell me.
I will say I had beef with that roller coaster scene in Frankenstein though, because like the way that's set up with that roller coaster, they go in the mouth and like they see it go down into the water and they stop, and I'm like, oh, it's one of those cool roller coasters. Like you stop there and then it starts bringing you backwards. And you do the rest of the ride backwards. No, it's just that Frankenstein's monster's a coward.
Yes.
Damn.
No, I will say though,
that
he kept holding on that. I will say he did keep holding on to that like too fucking long.
Like I feel like everything in that segment just goes on for too long. Like you get on with it.
Yeah.
But granted, neither of these are very long movies. They're both like what, 80 minutes, if even.
If even, yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's actually really funny that it's funny that the Wolfman movie is actually longer than the actual original Wolfman movie. The original 40s movie is only like 70-some minutes long.
And this is 77 minutes long, yeah.
Also, I already said this in like Letterboxd review. I also thought to myself, were they also like trying to do like a Jekyll and Mr. Hyde adaptation? I feel like that was like the idea they wanted to do. They wanted to make a show about that.
I think I talked about this when you were in the call earlier. It's a juxtaposition. Okay, here's something. If the whole setup is that they're doing a school play. So what do you pick in general? You want it to be Halloween-y themed. Anything that you pick would have nothing to do with the Wolfman regardless. So you have to pick something that's thematically similar. So you pick Jekyll and Hyde because it's also a story about a transformation. So you have the play that is building Theodore's confidence and up through that transformation in the play while he's going through the actual real life transformation as a Wolfman.
Actually, I you know what? Yeah, that actually makes a lot more sense.
Like, what else would you make of the school play? Because like it'd be weird if you just made it also a Wolfman play, because I don't think that exists anywhere. Because the Wolfman was an original story by Universal, I believe. I don't believe that was based on a novel at all. Whereas Dracula, Frankenstein obviously are, and Jekyll and Hyde is, and there were stage adaptations of Jekyll and Hyde. Which apparently, again, when I was watching with Buffoni, he actually read the original story. And apparently in the story, the fact that Jekyll and Hyde are the same person is actually a secret until the end.
Oh.
Which is wild because that's the whole trope.
Yeah.
Like every adaptation makes you know it's him. They show it to you, the transformation.
Okay, interesting. So the original Fight Club then. Interesting.
What?
I can't believe it. Larry Talbot is actually Robert Paulson. Hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Alvin and the Chipmunks meet the Wolfmans just like Fight Club because they both have Robert Paulson.
Yeah.
Really?
There's a character in Fight Club named Robert Paulson.
Oh,
it's not actually him, but there's a character with that name.
Actually, well, now that you like put it like that, William, I think that now that I have a better understanding, I think I appreciate the movie a lot more now. So yeah, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, William wins.
I changed my review.
William wins. William wins.
I like both.
Let's go.
I like both.
Yeah.
I just prefer the one over the other.
Yeah, I like both. I could see myself.
Which is true of most things.
Right. Exactly.
I think I just had more.
Yeah.
I think I just had more of a fun time with Frankenstein. Just again, it was just off the wall nonsense.
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
I don't know if like it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be like put in the episode unless Hal wants to. But like for the majority of like that and a little bit of Wolfman, I just kind of just did like a live thread like reaction of the movie, and I just posted clips of me just like reacting to it, and it's kind of funny to me. I mean, if you want to put that in there, you can.
I'll put the highlights in right here.
All right, let's fucking do this. Yo, actually, wait, hold up. I actually forgot how fucking hard this intro goes. God damn. I picked a poor ass fucking phrase to like pause on, but like, no, wait, hold on. Man, shut your bitch ass up. No, watch this. Did he just spawn in? Like, no, there's no way he, like, walked on scene. He spawned in. He just appeared out of thin fucking air. Hold up. See that? Or instant replay. Oh, you tell me I'm not crazy.
high society lowlights. Sir Arthur tells Natasha he's leaving her. Oh, it's one of my favorites!
Who the fuck is this dude, bruh?
I'm not the man you want, Natasha. I'll only make you miserable.
Get the fuck off the stage! Everyone shut the fuck up! Everyone shut the fuck up! It's Dave! Holy shit, it's Dave! Everyone shut the fuck up! Lock the fuck in! It's the...
As soon as I know they're okay, I'm gonna kill them.
What? What the fuck? He's fucking dead! Oh, I don't know. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, hell no. What the fuck is that? He's what? Oh, no. They're all in this one. They're all in this one. No, go away. Uh-oh. Looks like he's breaking bad, dudes. He's breaking bad, dudes. He's about to break bad. Oh no. What's gonna happen? Oh.
Please don't ring, don't. Hey, hello?
Your boys are fucking dead! Hello, who the fuck are you?
Can I help you, Mr. Seville?
Oh, hi, Brain from Pinky and the Brain. You know, I just realized I'm like 30 minutes into this. There's not been one musical number at all. Is this like a musical number 3? Oh, never mind. I fucking jinxed it. God damn. You know, guys, I'm very curious to ask. Hey, what's Dave's favorite Legend of Zelda game?
For it is the face of Eve.
Ah, good choice, Gabe. Good choice. And you just killed Theodore. Good job, buddy. It's ruined. Everything's ruined. Fuck what?
Like a puppy. A wearable puppy.
What? What?
No, Theodore.
Did he just piss with his PJs on? How the fuck?
Theodore. Gosh, what do I have to do to get
Oh
them
my god, shut up! I wish I was watching the Frankenstein one again.
Those
All right,
were
cool.
good highlights.
Yeah, they were very good highlights.
Wow, that was epic and shit. Yeah.
Epic and
Epic.
shit.
I hope I didn't
Gamer.
take too long.
Epic meal time.
Epic.
I can't believe that
Atlanta's
Alvin
back.
was how to basic the whole time.
I
We
knew it,
finally
that
learned.
son of a bitch.
So he was throwing the eggs
I
into the
didn't
corner
go
of
on
the
for too
room.
long.
How's that for a reference I'm pulling out?
Yeah, that was a good reference. I like that.
One references 2 things from 10 years ago, and only one of them was something people remembered. Hey guys, you know what else was almost 10 years ago? Closer by the Chainsmokers.
No. Not
Just
yet.
end the episode
Oh,
immediately
dude.
there.
Okay.
Dude, I have a list of shit that turned 10 years old this year.
Force Awakens.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Really?
That was the big thing in 2015 when I was in high
Yeah.
school. I was
Road
like,
Trip's it's Road Trip's 10th anniversary.
yeah. Look at that.
Oh my god. And I had to update the list now because here's the thing, that's all 10 this year.
That's great.
First things first. First things first. Bloody Face by 21 Pilots.
Mhm.
Splatoon.
Mhm.
Discord.
Yep.
Hold on. James's fucking channel.
Oh yeah. Look at
What
that.
else? Yeah, what else turned 10? I know Hulk Hogan died this year, but I also heard he also died on the 10th anniversary on an article where he got called out he was racist.
Was that 2015? I feel like that would have
I
been
remember-
earlier.
Yeah, I remember I saw someone saying Hulk Hogan died on the 10th anniversary of the National Inquiry
What
Radar
do you
on
mean
Live story
Diane
that shows as a
Keaton died?
racist.
Oh yeah, and Diane Keaton just died.
Damn.
So now
But
you
no,
know
like,
when
well,
you
like
recorded
the
this.
day he died on that 10th anniversary of that article was like, okay, cool, I'll put that on the list.
Okay.
I think Mario Maker turned 10. Iwata died 10 years ago.
Oh, Iwata died 10 years ago. That's right. That was 2015. Yeah.
Yeah, Iwata should just turn 10 this year. It's so
Yeah.
How is this all connected? How did all these things happen the same fucking year? Stressed Out was fucking blowing up on the radio.
Diane Keaton directed the music video for Heaven is a Place on Earth.
Who directed?
She was active as a director from the 80s when she notably helmed the video for the Go-Go's lead singer Belinda Carlisle's 1987 solo hit Heaven is a Place on Earth. Diane Keaton.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Interesting.
I just knew her from The Godfather.
Well, no.
So if she died, she's still on Earth. Because that's where heaven is.
Because heaven is a place on Earth. Oh.
Yes, how that's the joke.
I get...
Okay.
All right. I'd say it's about end the episode o'clock. So, Robyn, go first. Shout out some things, dude.
I don't know if that picked up what I shouted.
It did not pick up, but I got the joke.
I heard,
damn it.
I heard you attend again.
I heard the mic peak and all that.
Good.
Yeah, anyway, you can find me on Blue Sky because who the fuck uses Twitter anymore? Get off of Twitter, touch grass. You can find me on Letterboxd. I'm on Instagram. I don't know if I probably shared that before, but I also have a Rate Your Music. So if you guys want to hear about my music taste, because I know I've been big into that, I know I need to get back into that podcast. I just had a lot of life and going out of town stuff been happening. I'm gonna be going out of town again a week from now, I believe. But yeah, I need to get back to doing Robyn's Turntable at some point. So yeah, Rate Your Music. I'm looking at my phone to see what kind of shit I have installed. You can find me on, but pretty much, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and all the links will be in the description below, as per usual.
Yeah. Well, now.
Yeah. William, shout something out.
Frankly, follow my Letterboxd so that people actually can comment on my stuff of relevant things.
Yeah. I'd love to hear more.
I'm looking up, and I'm the 4th most popular review for Close to You on Letterboxd right now, that Nintendo short. Wild.
Nice.
Number 1 is James by default.
Well, when is James ever not number 1?
The discrepancy, though, is hilarious, because James's review is most popular at 783 likes. The next one down is only 68 likes. Which I think was just a more recent review, so that's why it's above the next two, because the next one has the same amount of likes. I have 77 likes on mine and one comment.
Right.
So I actually have the second most likes total.
There you go.
Very funny. Thank you, Nintendo.
I should probably turn on comments again.
Yeah. I'm never turning on comments again. You guys can all comment on William's reviews. They're funny when
all of these could actually get recommendations for movies that aren't the same 5 Disney and Ghibli movies over and over again,
and aren't the Owl House finale.
We're just gonna keep eternally roasting those guys,
just like how Alvin and the Chipmunks will eternally continue.
Yes, hopefully.
One can only hope.
You know what? If they ever make a new theatrical movie, we will be there day 1 and do the episode.
I'll be there day 0.
Oh yeah.
You'll go to the early press screening. You'll have an NDA.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know, guys, I just gotta say, Monk Monksing has been quite an interesting story arc here in the World Night server.
Mm-hmm. And too many movies.
The A in NDA stands for
too many movies. Yeah, I think we do more Monk Snacksing outside of the podcast than in here because, this is our 2nd episode on Alpha now.
That's true. We haven't actually talked about the live action movies on the podcast, and we never will. How about that?
Oh, what?
Let me check if there is an actual full Christmas special.
There is.
We're already running low on Nolan movies. We gotta find something to keep the new trend up with us.
There's plenty of trends.
A Chipmunk Christmas.
So when was the last time we did a Nolan episode? I just realized.
March of this year.
I didn't feel like we did one at all this year.
No, we did Dr. Strangelove. Remember?
I know. It's just I kind of forgot that we did that one.
Yeah.
I almost thought, was it because I'm thinking to myself, damn, we haven't done an episode in in a fucking year.
Yeah, I guess we.
And then when you remind me of that, I'm like, oh, right, okay, we did do one this year. I just forgot.
Yeah, Doctor
You know,
Strangelove
I
and
watched
following.
Doctor Strangelove this year.
Hell yeah.
I
Good
saw
for
Doctor
you.
Strangelove
It's a
this
good
year.
movie.
You know what other movie I saw that same day as Doctor Strangelove?
What else did you watch the same day as Doctor Strangelove?
Bat.